And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
The offense starts with excellent field position. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Get set, get set.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Here's the handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And the Gators will look to convert here on fourth down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on fourth and very long. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. The Gators will line up to kick it away. First punt of the game now. Look at a pin him back deep. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down here for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Running past the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
The Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Tailback with another carry. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida. Just ran away from the defense.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run the option. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Breaking tackles. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. The Broncos hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. He's got his man in the open field. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Broncos have 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, BSU. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 21-yard line. Tried to make something happen on the return, but cost himself 4 yards. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Now rolling out to his left. Trying to get the throw off. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. The offense now operating in empty. Here's that defense shifting again. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the ball is away from inside the 10. And it's taken at the 45. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
And the Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback keeps the football. He's got some room. Can he get there? Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
The Gators come to the line with first and goal. They try to run it with the option. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Running back has it on a screen now. And they're finally able to stop him, but great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Good enough for first down yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The Broncos with first and 10 here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. First and goal from the 10. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. It's a second and goal play for the offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Pressure is coming. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Boy, it's third and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Gators. Made the defense look slow that time. Wow, what a play and what a rocket for an arm he has.
That's unbelievable to watch a guy put the ball that far into the air. You're thinking it's got no chance to be answered, and boom, a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll bring it out from his end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the run, going to heave it downfield. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Well, somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Broncos will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The DB's backing off from the line now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he crosses the 30. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 10. Touchdown, Florida. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Connors. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to throw again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And the ball to the ground.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collect.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Broncos keep the football on the move. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Boise State. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he gets the two-point conversion to get back within 3 scores here. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Handoff to the back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
You cannot be serious. This coach is going to go for it, backed up to his own end zone. Defense not pressing this time. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he finds his target. He has the first. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running past the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Gators come to the line in a hurry-up.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Gators will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Gators line up with a 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Gators. And this one is getting ugly.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after the completion.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Throws to the tight end. And it's complete downfield. Goes out of bounds, but a huge pickup on the play to wrap up the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's got it. Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Broncos will line up on 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw yet again. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Touchdown, Broncos. Still no answer for the passing game. The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for his back. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's past the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle, but first down.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Toss play to the outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Defense showing blitz here. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. That is a big play, finally brought down at the 44.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And looking for a big play here. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Here's the second down play. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. And the Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The linebacker shifting around now. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back to just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense going with the hurry up. Same tailback, another carry. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
6-9-1, Gators far.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Took contact on the throw. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they get a chance to get right back in the game.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route movement. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
29 Philly.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Defense loading up on defensive backs here, wanting to take away the deep pass play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Excellent field position here for the offense.
42 Spiders.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And that will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. So the win streak continues for this team. Good job, Kirk, bouncing back. They're just getting stronger and stronger now.
You've seen their stock start to really rise, and these players seem to be buying in. Credit to the coaching staff for leading this streak and keeping this team together after that loss a few weeks back. You can tell this team is bought all the way in.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.